What's up, guys? It's After the Shift here, and today we're going to be talking about just a weird experience that I had working in fast food with a weird customer. And it was definitely one of those ones that stands out, especially when you're working in fast food for as long as I did. And so, yeah, we're going to be talking about how this guy, what basically happened was he came into the store, and he had a weird demeanor just right off the bat. He was wearing like large boots, a trench coat, and he demanded this burger that wasn't on our menu. And so I said, I've never heard of that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. And he insisted that we had this burger 3 weeks ago, even though I've been working there for about 4 or 5 months at this point. And so what happened was I said, we don't have this burger, sir. Like, this might be a different location. I'm not sure if you went to like a different one, like a different location, but we don't have this burger. And he kind of looked at me like I was stupid. And I was like, do you want anything else? I mean, we can get you anything that we have on the menu. And he kind of looked at me like I was definitely stupid and said, I don't think you know what you just said. And I was like, excuse me? And he said, I don't think you know what you just said. I've had this burger before. We've had it, like, I've eaten it every single Friday or Saturday or whatever he said. And so I went off that and I said, well, I mean, I've been here every single Friday and Saturday and I've never seen you here. So I don't know what you're talking about. And so he kind of just went off on a little tangent and said, like, you know, I don't know how to work. I don't know how to do my job. Like, where's the manager? And so, I mean, at that point, I just got the manager because it's not my problem and I don't really want to deal with this guy. And so the manager came out and she basically said, like, hey, like, we haven't had this burger for a few months. We don't have the ingredients. We don't have the recipes. We do not have this burger at all. And so what was weird about it, and my point of view, was that, like, it's just a burger at the end of the day. It's just a burger. Like, I mean, it could be, you know, a double cheeseburger or literally any burger that you can think of. But he just wanted this one single ingredient, which was like these fried onions on this burger, and we didn't have it. And so he was making a really big deal about it and basically threatening the staff, saying, like, you know, if you don't have this burger, like, I'm going to call corporate. I'm going to, like, this is unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I was just sitting in the back like, okay, buddy, like, let me finish my shift because this is really stupid. And so my closing jobs were about to start. And so what I did was I started going outside and I started cleaning the parking lot. And he was still sitting there. He was still, like, contemplating, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I can't get this burger, blah, blah, blah. And I was just kind of like sweeping the parking lot and just kind of noticing how this guy was getting more mad and more mad. And I went inside, told my manager that he was still there, and it was no big deal. And it wasn't a big deal until he started coming to the windows of the actual establishment and started banging on the windows saying, like, where's my fucking burger? Like, I ordered this. And we kind of slowly started to realize, like, hey, this guy, like, might be, like, you know, delusional or on something, on pills, on, you know, whatever you might want to think. And he started, like, trying to break in. And so everybody was like, okay, what do we do at this point? So, you know, my manager called the cops. And we were kind of just sitting there and waiting for the cops at this point because this guy, I mean, he wouldn't let us leave at this point. Like, he was banging on the door that we all would have left at. And it was a very, very weird situation. And so what ended up happening was we actually realized that it wasn't a burger at all that he was looking for. My cook, like the cook in the back, was actually a drug dealer. And he was actually asking for a certain burger because he was looking for a drug deal in that burger. And we didn't realize that until a few weeks later when that guy got fired and realized that he was actually the guy supplying this certain guy with drugs in the burger. He would put the drugs in the burger, and like with a little baggie, and then give this guy the burger. So he was actually a drug addict who was just, waiting for his drugs. But the cook, for some reason, wasn't there that day, and so he was very, very upset. And so, long story short, the guy wasn't there, the cook wasn't there, so he ended up getting very, very pissed, calling the cook, saying like, "Where are you at? Like, why aren't you giving me your drugs?" And he ended up getting arrested. We had to call the cops on him, and he was trespassing, and he was almost broke the windows, and people are getting, very uncomfortable because everybody was just trying to leave at that point. We were all like cleaning and, just doing our work before we could go home. And very weird situation for sure. I've never been in a situation where the cook himself was the drug dealer for, like homeless people, or like, I don't even know if he was homeless, but it kind of looked like it. So yeah, definitely a weird situation for my one of my first jobs. But long story short, that's pretty much the story. If you guys want to see any more videos about me talking about some crazy food experiences or like job experiences that I've had, please subscribe, because I'm going to be posting more on this channel. And thank you for watching. It's been After the Shift, and I will see you guys after the shift.